welcome back if you have been here before, and hello, welcome if you are new to this channel. I'm Eleisha. I'm a knitter from Australia in a little town called Coffs Harbour, and I chat everything knitting, do lots of vlogs and podcasts and knitting inspiration. If any of that sounds good to you, then make sure to hit the subscribe button so you can follow along. Today is the most exciting day I have had, and I've been sick all weekend, so it just came in the perfect timing. It's a Monday and I've had my yarn arrive. I'm so excited. I'm so beyond excited about this. In one of my previous podcasts, I mentioned that I'd sold my business, and so as a little celebration, I've done a bit of a yarn haul, a bit of a yarn shop. So today, I am going to go through all of the yarn that I have purchased and what I'm going to knit with all of that as well. It is the middle of winter here, so I've got many sweaters that I want to make for winter because I actually don't have that many sweaters. It's only really the ones that I've knitted, and so that is like 3, I think. It's 1 month down in winter at the moment, so I've got like 2 months to go, and I gotta get my knit on because I need some more sweaters. But I also have purchased some cotton yarn as well. So I have some summer garments that I want to make because I'm getting a little bit of FOMO seeing all these summer garments hanging around on Instagram. And I just need a summer garment fix as well. So I also have some summer plans as well. But without further ado, let's get into some of the yarn that I purchased. So as always, I will make sure to have all of the links to the yarn that I talk about, as well as the patterns that I talk about, in the description box below. And I also have timestamps below as well. So if you come back to this video and you're like, oh, what was that yarn she used with that pattern? You can just... so easy. Anyways, let's get into the yarn. Some of it I haven't even opened because it arrived today. So we're gonna do like a bit of an unboxing as well for some of these. But we'll start with some of the stuff that I received a few weeks ago, which is this beautiful package right here. This is from Laughing Hens. So I've got all of this yarn. I'm so excited. I purchased drops for the first time. Actually, a lot of these yarns are first time yarn brand purchases. I got like a variety of different yarns to try out. So the first yarn that I got is the drops yarn, which I was very excited to try because everyone talks about it. Super affordable kind of yarn. And these, the Laughing Hen was having a massive like yarn sale. It was like 60% off. So I got these so cheap. I got the Drops Merino Extra Fine Mix, and this is in the color 7. So I have a sweaters quantity, so I purchased 8 balls of this one. Bit of a story with this one is that I purchased this because it said it was a light brown on the website, and the photo very much represented a light brown, but when it came, it's very grey, and like very dark grey at that. And I know there's different issues with like lighting and things for taking photos of yarn, but this was like nothing like the photo. And so I contacted them and I was like, hey, this isn't really anything like the photo. It's very grey, and on the website it says light brown and it looks like light brown. Anyways, it was just a bit of a mistake on their website. So they're going to fix that up. They said I could just send it back and get a refund. But after just thinking about it for a while, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to stick with this because I can't be bothered to go out and find some light brown yarn. Plus, I bought this to go with some Drops Kid Silk mohair. So this one right here. So I'd bought enough of these to go with this, and this was like supposed to be like a beige, like a brownie beige. It looks like on the website as well, but it's pretty grey as well. But it does pair perfectly with this, and hence why I kept them, because I was like, oh, well, you know, I'm not really a grey person. I don't think it's in my colour palette either. I'm supposed to be like is it a warm, soft autumn, I think it is. So this doesn't really go with my colour palette, but we're going to run with it anyways. This is 100% wool. It's superwash treated extra fine merino wool, and it is quite soft. For a very affordable yarn, I was pleasantly surprised. It is, yeah, super soft, like really nice on the skin. Like, I'm really keen to wear this. The mohair, on the other hand, isn't as soft as I thought it would be. I have used mohair before, but I did get it from a hand dyer, like Skein Yarn hand dyes, and it is... ridiculously soft from there. It's got silk in it as well, but I'm pretty sure this one's got silk in it. Yeah, so this is 75% mohair and 25% silk. It is still quite soft, but it's just a little bit more, I don't know, a bit more rough than the other mohair that I've used before, and a lot more fluffy by the looks of it, like a lot more fluffy. I don't know if this is going to capture it, but yeah, it's quite fluffy there. But I'm not sure what that's going to come up like when I knit it up, so hopefully it's not like that fluffy, because that's a lot of fluff. That's like cat hair fluff. So the price was like roughly $7 a ball for the mohair and $6 a ball for the drops extra fine merino. But I did buy it from overseas, so it was about $30 for postage. But I think all in all, like for the amount of yarn that I got, like let me scoop up the yarn that I got and kind of show you here. So for the amount of yarn that I got, I think it was pretty good pricing. So this was supposed to be sweater number 20 by My Favourite Things Knitwear, and I was going to do a really nice light brown version, but I'm thinking now I'm going to do a grey version because that's what I've got. But because the colours changed, now I'm tossing up whether I should make that jumper or whether I should make like a cardigan out of it. So I have been looking at the Carly cardigan by Irene Lynn. It should be enough to make either the sweater, like I wanted to make it an oversized sweater, or make the long cardigan as well, because I loved the cables and I want to do some more cable work. After making like 6 cable beanies, I just want to make a cable sweater. I forgot to mention the color of this mohair is the color 12, which is beige. Like you can get away with calling it beige, but it's definitely like a grey beige. But yeah, it pairs perfectly with this, so yeah, we're just gonna go with it. I think I'm actually leaning towards the Carly cardigan because I think this in a cardigan would probably pair well with a lot of different outfits. Both cables on the sweater and the cardigan are just scrumptious. I also ordered 6 balls of the light beige as well. It was the color 20, so that's the kid silk mohair. I had planned on using this. I got like 200 grams or 250 grams because I wanted to hold it double and make like a cardigan, and I was looking at doing the Henri cardigan by Colorwork by Johanna. But as I was prepping for this, I was like looking at the pattern, and it actually says it's knit up in Aran weight 10-ply yarn. So I don't know what was going through my head. Like, why did I order this and think that I could make that cardigan held double? So I kind of need like an 8-ply yarn to go with it. Oh, actually, I think I do have 8-ply yarn that might go in stash. Let me see. Got my little stash basket here. I actually got this yarn from Temu for $1.50, which I am no longer buying from Temu because I just saw, well, I have to look into it more, but I just saw something about like the efficacy of what they do, because this says it's Rowan. And if you're not a knitter, you probably wouldn't realise, because I didn't know Rowan was an actual brand. But this is a rip-off of Rowan, and I was like, that's not right. And so I looked online. Does Temu actually sell like the proper brand Rowan? And the internet was saying, no, they do not. It's a rip-off. There was some questionable things about the efficacy of it all and the workers' environment and things. So I will no longer be supporting Temu, which is kind of crazy because I bought a lot of stuff from Temu and now I feel really bad. But I have to look into it more before I like draw the line, because that is like supporting people's jobs overseas, which I'm all for. But yes, definitely looking into that. But I'm not okay that they just ripped off Rowan brand. Anyways, it is actually really nice and soft. So I got this like a packet of 6 for $1.50 because I was buying something else from them. I don't know if it will go. Oh, it might go. It's I don't know. This one's, the mohair is definitely more grey, and the bottom, like the 8-ply is definitely more beige, but I might do up a swatch and see if that actually works, because this is just from Stash, and that would be really cool if I could actually knit up the Henri cardigan with yarn that I've already got. That's got some potential there, I think. I'm going to do up a swatch and see. Or if you've got any suggestions of patterns that require mohair held double, I've got like a sweater quantity worth, so let me know. I'd really appreciate that. So that's all the drops that I bought. Let's move on to the next package. Sorry about the camera shifting. I just thought a little bit of a wider angle would make it a lot easier for me to show you the wool. So the next yarn that we've got is some unspun yarn. I'm so excited. This was recommended in one of my comments from one of you lovely viewers. She said to check out the Mantralope unspun yarn because it's super soft, and it is very super soft. This is what I got here. So this is some unspun Mantralope, I'm pretty sure that's how you say it, yarn. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, can you call these skeins? I don't know what to call these, wheels of unspun yarn, and it is very different to spun yarn. I'm very confused. But I've been watching 100 Acre Wool on YouTube. She's amazing, by the way, so I'll link her down below. And she's got some beautiful designs, and she knits a lot with unspun yarn. And so I got inspired to knit with unspun yarn as well. So that's what brings me to these beautiful purchases. It is very soft. It's kind of like a cushion, like the filling of a cushion. That's kind of what this feels like. It feels like it might be a little bit itchy. It's a little bit prickly, maybe is the right word. I'm not too sure how to describe it, but it is quite soft. Actually, I don't think that's going to be itchy. This is my test to see if a wool's going to be itchy or not. I just rub it on the side of my cheek and yeah, see if I like it or not. Like a true weirdo. But it does feel quite soft and quite squishy. So I'm very intrigued to work with this yarn. So the sweater I'm going to be knitting up in this is the Fields of Gold by 100 Acre Wool. It's just such a beautiful sweater, and she does it in 2 strands of unspun yarn. It's got this beautiful like wheat kind of looking, I think like cables or something going on the front, like textures going on down the back as well. I'll show you some photos as I'm talking about it because I'm doing a terrible job at describing this jumper. But I just love the style of it. I feel like this is just such a different kind of sweater. I haven't seen anything kind of like this out there. The fit of it, that it's a little bit cropped as well, and it's got a lot of textures going on. It just looks so soft and so comfortable, and I'm really, really excited to knit this up. It's just going to be something a little bit different for the wardrobe and something I've been eyeing off for a few months now, so I'm very excited to have my hands on these. I'm doing it in, I'm not sure what this color is. I've got the receipt here. It's called Gris Oscuro. I think that's the colour. It's actually a beautiful, beautiful brown colour. I was tossing it between this and a lighter, kind of more golden brown, but I really fell in love with this colour, so I'm glad I went with this. I think I would definitely be purchasing this again. I should really probably knit up with it and see if I like it first. Oh! Right, so that is what I've heard about unspun yarn, that it does break a lot, and I've just, oh my goodness. Yep. Okay, so it's very fragile. I literally just broke that, just pulling it out a little bit. So what I've heard is very true about unspun yarn. It pulls apart very easy. You've got to be really gentle when you're knitting. If you have knit with this before, if you have any tips on knitting up with it, please let me know in the comments down below. I think once it's knitted up together, it'll obviously be strong enough. But so that's the strand there. It does pull apart very easy, as you can tell. So I'm thinking when knitting up with this, it's gonna be maybe a little bit frustrating. But I could be pleasantly surprised, and it could be a breeze. So we'll see what happens. But I'm very excited to knit up with this. These were $15 per, actually I think you call it a cake. So that brings the total to $75. So here we go. Some unspun yarn. Hopefully I'll have that on my needles soon. I really want to get it done before winter ends here, but we'll see because I've got a lot of things that I want to knit up. There's less than 2 months left in winter. So I think realistically, I'm going to probably make like 2, maybe 3 jumpers in that time. I like being unrealistic though and having great goals because you never know. I could end up with a Fields of Gold by the end of winter. But unspun yarn was actually really good too. Their delivery, they did express delivery, I think for like $10, which is amazing here in Australia. And they also added in this free soak, which is like a wool wash as well. So amazing, amazing company. I also got from them some different yarn as well. So I actually bought from them at the same time as that one, the wool for this, which is the Isager Alpaca one in the colour 61. And that's what I knitted this Freya sweater up in. But I've got 2 left over in this. So I'm thinking of knitting up a t-shirt in this. I only needed 4 balls of yarn held double for this sweater, and I think it would just make a really nice t-shirt or like summery kind of garment, because it is super lightweight. It does keep you a little bit toasty, but like honestly, this would be perfect for like spring. So like when it's kind of warming up a little bit, but it's still a little bit chilly in the air. So I think this would make up maybe like a cropped t-shirt. So I'm thinking maybe the Billie Tee that's just come out from the Knit Pearl Girl. It literally got released last month. I don't know if I will have quite enough because it is an oversized shirt. So I might end up with like a tank top or something with this, or maybe I can order some more. But maybe if I do a crop version and then like a slightly not so oversized version, I might be able to have enough to get through a whole t-shirt. But yeah, I was really impressed with this. I've already worked with it, so yeah, absolutely amazing. I do highly recommend this. They come in a range of beautiful colors. They've got like a cinnamony kind of brown that I really want to buy to make a summer version of this. I think that would be really lovely. Sorry, I should mention this is the Freya sweater by Knitting Traditions, and I did this as a test knit, and you can also do it as like a t-shirt version. So I think I might get some eventually. I'm not talking about getting any more wool because I've already got enough. Or I might just do another version of the Freya sweater, like a summer version, with this as well. I'm not too sure. This is just bonus wool, really. What to go through next? Ooh, I got some this package right here. This is some Bendigo Woollen Mill yarn that I haven't opened yet, so you get to see the raw expression of what I feel and think about this. Ooh, oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh my gosh. This is, wow. Oh, I love this color so much. Oh my gosh, look at that color. Okay, this is so much nicer than online. Like, oh my gosh. Okay, I'm having a heart attack over here because the wool is so scrumptious. Anyways, I will show you. If you're not familiar with Bendigo Woolen Mills, all of their wool, well, like most of their yarn online comes in 200-gram balls, and it is perfectly priced. It is just, it's kind of a bargain for what you get. Oh my goodness, this is so nice. I am thoroughly impressed with this already. They were having a massive sale. It was 15% off, I believe. And if you order over $90 worth, then you get free shipping in Australia, which is just amazing. I paid just over $13 for this 200-gram ball of wool. Insane. So this is their classic caramel 8-ply in the shade 785. It's 100% wool. It's superwash, I believe. But look at that color. Oh, I've been after the most perfect brown shade color, and this is it. So I also ordered the classic caramel in a 5-ply as well. I only got 1 ball of that. There is a slight color variation, but so this is the 8-ply and this is the 5-ply. So I feel like this is a little bit warmer than this color here, but they're both classic caramel. I'm not knitting them together, so it doesn't matter. All of the 8-plies are the same. So I ordered a sweater's quantity of the 8-ply in classic caramel. This is 800 grams worth of yarn. But it was like $13. I should not be lazy. I should look this up for you. I'm gonna do this one-handed. Bendigo Woolen Mills, all you will need. Yeah. Here we go. Okay, so the classic caramel in the 8-ply came down to $13.55, which is an absolute bargain. 200 grams skein. Absolutely amazing. And I am actually blown away by the quality of this as well. It's really soft, but it's also a little bit coarse as well, but definitely soft. But for this one, I was thinking of, oh yeah, I forgot that I actually did that. So this one, I'm actually going to do either the Cardigan or the sweater number 20, which I talked about with the grey. I kind of forgot that I was going to do that. So I did go and buy some brown yarn for that. What one do you reckon would look great? I'm thinking the sweater for this one, honestly. A brown cabled sweater sounds really good to me, but what do you think? Grey cardigan and brown sweater, or grey sweater and brown cardigan? I think either would be great, but I feel like I'm definitely going to have some leftover of this yarn. I just had a quick look online, and the sweater number 20 actually has Aran weight plus a lace weight held together. Cardigan is an Aran weight as well, and this is only an 8-ply. So I'm just gonna make it work. I really should check this stuff before I order. I don't know why I assumed it was just an 8-ply. Otherwise, I'll be on the hunt again for some more patterns, which I've got so many more Ravelry, so I don't need to keep looking, but we'll see what ends up with that. I'm very excited to knit this up. Some more yarn that I got from them, and this color, this is a shock of a color because oh my goodness, it is just so much more stunning than online. This is Cotton Chestnut. It's 4-ply in the shade 876, 100% cotton. It is the most beautiful kind of, I don't know what you would call that, like a plum pinky kind of color. This is honestly the most beautiful cotton that I've ever felt. I've knitted a few cotton things up before with just some spotlight wool. This is gorgeous. So this will definitely be a summer garment. I also got some more cotton yarn from them. Ooh, I like that actually. Oh, that's really nice. This is some more 4-ply cotton in the color Smoky Blue. I'll show you that one. That's actually a really nice color. So it's actually quite hard to find 4-ply cotton anywhere, really, around me anyways. So that's why I snagged up 2 of these, and like a 200 ball will do a singlet pretty well, I reckon. I've done one singlet before and it only did 200 grams, so I think this will be more than enough for a garment. And so these were 15% off as well, so it came down to $15.25, which is amazing because they're 200 grams as well. So I mean, $15 for a singlet is an absolute bargain. And yeah, the quality of this is just beautiful. I'm so obsessed with this color. I think I need some more of this color actually. A whole sweater in this would be really, really lovely. But I am looking at a few different options for this 4-ply. I'm seeing all these beautiful summer garments around on Instagram, and I feel like I need to knit something up. And I saw that Colorwork by Johanna was having a lace along for this month, so I wanted to join that with the summer garments. So either of these will be the Amedeo Blouse by Colorwork by Johanna. It's this beautiful lace kind of top, nice and flowy. I was thinking the blue for that, but I don't know, seeing this pink, it's absolutely gorgeous, and I don't know which one. I feel like the pink kind of suits me a little bit more. This is a little bit bright for me, I think. The other one that I was looking at, so one of these will become the Iilana Camisole by Masha Zibikova. I'm so sorry, I definitely pronounced that wrong. It's this beautiful like fitted camisole with these gorgeous little like cables all over it. It's very similar to the Wavy Babe top by Kuda Vikika that just came out, and I'm really, really looking forward to knitting that one up, but it is in a 8-ply yarn, so I'm going to find some other yarn for that further down the track when it comes into summer. But I will definitely knit up the Amedeo Blouse in one of these and the Iilana Camisole in the other, unless I find something else that would work perfectly with these. But yeah, I love these colors. I'm obsessed with quality of this cotton, and the price tag is incredible. I don't think you could get better than this, so 100% would recommend these ones. And the last ones that I got from Bendigo Woollen Mill is some classic 5-ply yarn. So I think I already showed you the classic caramel, and this is the classic 5-ply in the color raffia. It's this lovely neutral color, and it's just 100% superwash merino, I think it is. And I bought, yeah, 2 balls of that and then 1 ball of the classic caramel 5-ply to go together because I want to make the terracotta sweater, and I was thinking that these colors would look really nice together in that kind of sweater. So like a nice brown, like a neutral kind of vibe for that. So I think these colors would work really well in the terracotta sweater together. I know that she does hold it with a mohair, but holding everything with a mohair just makes a sweater so expensive. And I know that it makes a beautiful fluff and it, like, you know, makes it nice and warm and everything, but I don't want to hold everything with a mohair just because it is so expensive. It's definitely worth it. I don't know. For that one, she holds a fingering weight plus a lace weight held together, so equivalent to like a DK or a 6-ply yarn. So this is a 5-ply yarn. So I'm definitely gonna have to play around with the needle size for this one and kind of just, yeah, work out gauge from there. I really hope that it works out. Otherwise, I probably will have to buy a mohair. Actually, I could use the drop silk. Totally. Ooh. Okay, here we go. Maybe I will hold it with mohair. It is a little bit grey for this, but that's the mohair with this. Which I think would actually pair pretty okay together. Definitely cooler, and this is definitely warmer. I mean, I could, but then I'd have to go buy mohair for this, so maybe not. I think I'm just going to knit these just as one strand and see how that works out. These were also the same price as the 8 ply, so it came down to like $13.55, I think it was. So if I can get a whole sweater out of it, that's like $40 for a sweater, which is just amazing. Bendigo Woolen Mills is definitely worth checking out. So with Bendigo Woolen Mills, you can order these swatch pamphlets and they show you all the different wools. So there's like a strand of each wool, so you can see the color and the different types as well. So I think that's a fabulous idea. This was free. So now I know for next time that I can just look at these beautiful swatches when I go to reorder, because I'll definitely be purchasing again. So the classic is definitely rougher than the luxury. Oh, and then there's whisper wool as well. So that's softer again. So yeah, classic is definitely rougher, and then luxury is a bit softer, and then whisper is way softer again. The rustic tweed's actually quite soft. I really do like that. And it comes with like little flecks in it. So yes, that's a fantastic option, and it's free. So if you're in Australia, you can just order one of those for yourself. And they also had really great customer service too, because me being me, I forgot to order one of the 5 ply yarns, and so I had to email them after I'd already ordered, and I was like, oh, can you please add that to my order? And they were just so lovely about it. So yeah, highly recommend these guys. Amazing yarn, and I'm very excited to make these garments. One thing that I need to sort out is yarn storage. I actually watched a video from Nitchi. She's so lovely. We FaceTimed the other day and she's just a lovely human. Anyways, so she's got this video about like organizing your yarn and all of your knitting things. So if you haven't checked that out, I'll link that below as well. Super, super helpful, and she's just the most organized human ever. But I've been looking at all this yarn, and because I live in a caravan, there's not many places to store yarn and all my knitting things. So I'm going to come up with some storage solutions. I'm definitely going to revisit that video and have a look. But if you want to see a tiny home edition of some storage solutions, let me know in the comments and I'll make a vlog for you. Okay, the yarn that I'm most excited for, because you see everyone and their mother knitting with this yarn, it's Knitting for Olive. So I had to try it. They were having 15% off. I got free shipping because it was my first order too. So it was actually very reasonably priced, I think. So I got this beautiful package. You know when like your expectations are very high because everyone talks about it and everyone knits with it. And so my expectations are extremely high for this wool. So I'm very intrigued to see what this will be like. Anyways, let's get into it. Oh my. Oh. Stop. Oh, wow. 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 Oh, I don't know why. I just got a little bit teary. This is stunning. This is, wow. The color is the first thing that I see. Wow. I love this color so much. It's a lot more pink than I thought it would be, but I am so happy with this. Wow. Calm down. Calm down. I'm a very excited person and I get very passionate about things, as you can probably tell from my videos. This is incredible. The color, first of all, is just beautiful. I got love heart eyes for this thing. This is just stunning. So I ordered the Knitting for Olive Heavy Merino in the color Rose Clay, and then I got the Soft Silk Mohair Rose Clay to go with it. And oh my goodness, can we just appreciate this color? Wow. Oh, this is beautiful. This is the year of pink sweaters. This is the year that I'm knitting with pink. Never have I worn pink before. Never have I gone to the shops and ever picked out pink clothing. But this will be my 4th pink sweater. So the feel of it isn't quite as soft as I was expecting, honestly. It's definitely like more rough than I was expecting. Actually, I think the Bendigo Woolen Mills, no, this is definitely softer. This is more of like a rustic kind of texture, I'd say. It is soft but coarse, but very, very lovely. And this silk mohair is really soft. Oh, that's actually so soft. So this is definitely softer than the Drops one and a lot less fluffier as well. Like if you see that fluff there, it doesn't look as fluffy as the Drops one, which I kind of prefer. That's more comparable to the hand-dyed one that I bought from Skein Yarn. I think this is definitely on par with that. Maybe not quite as soft, but yeah, definitely very soft. But this texture actually surprises me a lot because I thought it would be way softer, but maybe knitted up, it'll, and especially combined together, maybe it'll be gorgeous. I haven't knitted with anything like this before. So I bought a sweater quantity of this yarn with the Soft Silk mohair as well, because I'm planning on knitting the Arctic Light Sweater by Kika. I've been eyeing this one off for so long, but because it looks so detailed with all those cables, I don't know what I was thinking, but I really wanted it. And I think I'm up for the challenge of this very complicated cabled sweater. I might regret saying that, but she does have a tutorial on YouTube as well. It's split up in 3 different videos, so I think this sweater is going to take me a very long time. But I really wanted to buy some very quality yarn for this sweater because I love it so much. And I bought enough for a size medium plus 1 ball just in case, because I don't want to be playing yarn chicken, because this did take over a month to get here, and from Australia it is a lot more expensive. Obsessed with this color. It is absolutely stunning. I'm going to set myself a challenge to knit this cabled sweater, and I just have the feeling that it's going to be my favorite sweater of all time. It's just got that vibe about it, and it's definitely got lots and lots of hours written all over it. I wouldn't be surprised if this took me 80 hours to make. Even more maybe, because it looks so complicated. But if you've made it before, then let me know, because yes, I'm very excited to knit this one up. And this color I think is going to look absolutely gorgeous in it. And the last set of yarn that I got, and the yarn that I'm most excited for, because this is going to be my next knit. This is next on my needles. This is like, I'm knitting up the swatch this afternoon. That's what's happening. This, whew, haven't actually looked at it yet. Oh, ooh, I like that. Oh, that's a lot more purple than I thought it was going to be actually. So this is their like equivalent to 4-ply. It's their just merino, and this is in the color marzipan, and this is in the color plum clay. So I'll show you these ones. So this is going to be next on my needles. It is a really nice color. I thought this one was going to be a lot more of a brown. I don't know how to describe it, more of like a warm brown, but it's definitely a cool brown. It's got a little bit of a purpley tinge to it. It's really soft actually. I think this is softer than the 8-ply, or at least yeah, this is definitely, the 8-ply definitely feels a lot more coarse than this. This feels really, really soft. I think this is going to be absolutely gorgeous. So this is going to turn into the Gleniff Sweater by the Woolbarrow on Instagram. I have been eyeing this sweater off since she first teased it on her Instagram. And like every day I would go on to her page and just see when the test call is, and just like every day just like refresh. Hopefully the test call is there and maybe I'd get selected. Finally the day came around. I saw the test knit call and I was like, I've got to reply because I just can't wait to get this on my needles. And I was so pleasantly surprised when I got an email saying that I'd got accepted. So, and the same day I ordered this wool because I was just so excited, and this was on sale. But I think this is going to end up absolutely beautiful. It's like an all over colorwork sweater, knit up with 4-ply, so it's going to take a little while. I am going to do a full vlog about it actually, if you're interested. I did order an extra ball of each, just in case I don't want to be dealing with like dye lot color issues and things like that. So yeah, I ordered 1 ball extra of each, so if I end up with extra, then I'll probably knit some socks or something out of it. She's going to turn into a sweater. I'm just so stoked that I get to knit the sweater. It is honestly the most beautiful colorwork sweater I've seen. There's a 2 color options or 3 color options. So I've just went with the 2 color options just to make it a little bit easier on myself, because I've only done 1 colorwork before. So I'm very excited to knit a 2nd colorwork and for it to be a test knit. I'm so excited to see what this is going to knit up like. So I'm going to do a swatch this afternoon and see what happens. This yarn I'm very excited for as well, because it's from a local hand dyer. Her name's Skein Yarn, Australia, and she's incredible. She was having a winter sale, so I got just a few things. I'll just do a little shout out of this. This is going to be for my sister-in-law actually, because it's her birthday soon and she loves knitting socks. So I thought, what better way than to show my love with sock yarn. So there's this one here. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's her Sugar Rush collection, and it's in the color creme brulee with mint sorbet. Stunning. I'm not knitting with this one, but it's gorgeous. So I bought 2 skeins of her DK Cushy in the color Creme de Cafe. This is absolutely gorgeous. This is some beautiful, beautiful yarn. Every single one of her yarn that I've tried out is just quality. Everything that I feel in her store is quality. This is so super soft. It's 100% superwash merino, and it is just, oh, it's so soft. Like in comparison to the knitting for Olive, this is very coarse compared to this. This is super soft, and I think that's got to do with the superwash, honestly, but yeah. Very different feels. This is such a stunning color. It's like a lovely neutral. I'm going to be knitting up a scarf with this one, and if I've got any leftover, maybe a beanie as well. I have a scarf idea going on in my head that I really want to pull out and try and knit. So we're going to see how that goes. And if my idea in here doesn't work and I can't execute it in the needles, then I'll just buy a pattern. But I'm going to challenge myself to try and knit up what's in my head, because the scarf in my head is really pretty and that's exactly what I want, and I can't find exactly what I want online. So I'm going to see if I can knit up the scarf that I want in my head with this, and if not, I'll be purchasing another scarf. But yes, that's what this is for, and I'm so excited. It is so soft. I'm really excited to wear this as a scarf. I actually don't own a scarf, and she's running a winter solstice cowl at the moment, and I wanted to be part of that. I really enjoy being part of cows and things at the moment, so I'm just like joining all the groups. I'm joining the Lace Along and this one, and I'm actually about to join another one as well. But I just really love the knitting community and like getting to connect and see everyone else's projects and stuff. So it's just been a blast joining all these different cows. But yes, I'm going to see if I can knit a scarf out of these. I'm very excited. I'm very, very excited. And the other one that I got from her is this stunning color right here. So this is her all-rounder 80% superwash merino and 20% nylon, and it's in the color walnut. So it is this gorgeous 4-ply yarn. It's just, the color of this is stunning. It's this beautiful kind of maroony kind of color with some lighter bits through it. It's beautifully done. I'm gonna knit some socks with this because it's got some nylon in it, and now I'm addicted to sock knitting, so that's happened. So yes, I'm gonna knit some socks with this. I have actually ordered some Drops Fable sock yarn as well, I believe, but it didn't arrive in time for this video, so, and I think it's still like 3 weeks away, so I wasn't gonna wait for that. So I think I'm gonna make some cat love socks out of this one by the lovely Anya Human. She's also known as the Woollen Garden on Instagram. She is just a beautiful human in general, but she also has like my favorite pair of socks that I really, really want to make, and she has kindly gifted them to me. So beautiful, so lovely. Thank you so much, Anya. I really do appreciate that. So shout out to you and your beautiful Instagram as well. So if you're not following her over there, then make sure to go check her out because she's got some beautiful designs. But these cat love socks have been on my list for a little while now, and I'm so excited to get started on these. So I think I'm gonna just knit them up with this, and then I think I've got some white 4-ply yarn in stash as well. I think it might just be acrylic, but that is the plan for this. So I'm actually going to be doing these socks as part of a cowl as well, because cows are my new favorite thing. So I'm going to be doing the sock summer cowl by the Knit Nodder, the lovely Ella there. She's doing a cowl. So yeah, I'll make sure to link her Instagram below as well in case you want to join that cowl as well with me. But yeah, she's doing a lot of giveaways for that, some beautiful prizes. Any excuse to just cast on a pair of socks I will now take. So that's like 3 knit alongs that I'm going to be doing this month, as well as a test knit. I don't know what I'm doing to myself. But yeah, this is pretty much all I do all day is knit, so why not? So that's the yarn haul that I have for you today. I hope you got some inspiration, or if you've been looking at these brands and you weren't quite sure whether to go in or not, I hope that was helpful for you, or just entertaining to watch me go through yarn and talk about knitting and knitting plans. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you haven't subscribed already and you're interested in some more inspiration, podcasts or vlogs, make sure to hit that subscribe button there. If you're looking for something to watch right now, then maybe check this video out because it's probably pretty entertaining as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a lovely day.